Morning, Renew Kids. How's it going? I'm Brandon.
And I'm Emma. And where's Liam? Wasn't he supposed to be here at 10 a.m. this morning?
Yeah. I don't know where he is.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
This morning we are going to be doing some pretty cool things, and I think we're talking about the same topic that we've been talking about in June. But welcome, it's July, and we will be talking about confidence.
Yes, confidence is learning to see yourself the way that God sees you. Just like how last week we talked about Elijah, and in the story of Elijah, he saw himself the way God saw him, which is a servant, a prophet, and he did exactly what God wanted him to do. He trusted in God, and God came through by showing his power and displaying his power through Elijah against the prophets of Baal.
Yeah, that was so cool. I definitely saw God's faithfulness in that, and Elijah was such a servant heart and listened to the Lord, and he had confidence in him. I'm super excited to hear about our story today, but first we're going to hop into worship. So join us today, guys. We're going to worship together.
Let's do it.
I know the reason why my feet can't stop, my heart can't help but sing. It's a wonderful feeling to feel your love for me, to feel the joy you bring. Your love is the answer, so I sing to you. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing now. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. Whoa. Why my hands are up, my feet dance down below. It's a wonderful feeling that I belong to you, no matter where I may go. Your love is the answer, so I sing to you. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing now. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. I'm thankful that you love me. All right, let's get it. Come on. 1, 2, 3, sing. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing now. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. So thankful that you love me. Come on. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. Let's go. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. Come on. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. Come on. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason.
Thanks for worshiping with us again, guys. That was so much fun. We had a really good time dancing
Yo,
and
do you hear that?
singing.
Oh,
What?
Flip.
Liam!
It's Liam. He's
Where were you?
No, sorry guys, I'm here. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I was driving here in my car, and not one train went in front of me. 2 trains. I had to wait at 2 trains. I was late. I know. I should have been here
Should
earlier.
have been here at 10 a.m.
I'm sorry. Can you guys forgive me? Is
That's
that
okay. We'll forgive you
Okay,
this
thank
time.
you guys. So what are we learning about today? Sorry, I'm late.
Learning
What are we
about
learning
confidence.
about? Confidence. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
that we
good.
can trust in God in
Oh.
all situations.
Just like
at all
last week.
times.
Yeah,
Remember last
we've been
week?
talking
Okay.
about it for quite a while, but I think there's still so much to learn. I think we should hop into our Bible story today so
Let's
we can
do
hear
it.
a little bit more about it.
Let's do it.
Join us, guys.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, Stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Daniel. Chapter 3.
King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon liked to go big.
Build me a statue. Of course, Your Majesty. Granite, marble, copper. I'm thinking gold. Gold! Pure gold. Wow! Okay, 6 feet tall, 7 taller, 20 taller, 77 taller, 90. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. We'll need a supersized furnace to smelt that much gold. Then supersize it. Commence the smelting.
So the king's craftsmen melted down tons of gold and shaped it into an enormous statue 9 feet wide and taller than 2.5 telephone poles. They set it just outside the city in the broad plain of Dura.
Such a finely smelted specimen. We must invite everyone to admire my statue.
So the king instructed messengers to summon all of his officials. 3 of them were Jewish men who had come to Babylon as captives: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
It's a royal decree. That I can see. Are you all coming with me?
So the 3 friends arrived at the plain of Dura where all the other officials had gathered. A messenger from the king called out loudly,
"This is the king's command. When you hear the sound of horns, flutes, zithers, lyres, harps, and pipes, you must fall down and worship this golden statue."
Worship a false god?
That's worse than odd. I wouldn't even give it a nod.
Oh, and FYI, if you don't do it, you'll be thrown into a blazing furnace.
Immediately, music began to play. Every single official threw themselves down on the ground except for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And let me tell you, their refusal to bow did not go unnoticed.
Who do they think they are?
I think we should make things hot for them, if you know what I mean.
Several officials dusted themselves off and went straight to the king.
King Nebuchadnezzar, may you live forever. Thanks. Will do. You told everyone to bow down.
As soon as they hear the sounds of the horns, flutes, zithers, lyres, harps, and pipes.
But these Jews you appointed don't serve your gods. They refuse to worship your gold statue. Even when they hear the sounds of horns, flutes, zithers, lyres, harps, and pipes?
Even when they hear the sounds of horns, flutes, zithers, lyres, harps, and pipes.
Oh, now I am very angry in a very big way.
The king sent for the 3 friends.
Is what I hear about you true? Don't you serve my gods and worship the gold statue I set up?
We will not bow.
Even when you hear the sounds of horns, flutes, zithers, lyres, harps, and pipes?
We refuse to kowtow.
Even though you'll be thrown into a blazing furnace?
This ends now. Even if we're thrown into a blazing furnace, the one true God will save us. But even if He didn't, we still wouldn't serve your gods or bow down to some golden statue. That didn't rhyme.
Nebuchadnezzar's face burned red as a ripe tomato.
Make the fire 7 times hotter. Tie them up. Throw them in.
The king's strongest soldiers grabbed Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They knotted heavy ropes around the 3 friends and then shoved them into the roaring flames. The king peered into the blue, hot heart of the flames and then leapt back in surprise.
Didn't we throw 3 men into the fire?
And they all deserved it.
Look, I see 4 men walking around untied. The fire hasn't harmed them. The 4th man looks like a son of the gods.
Sure enough, a 4th figure stood there with the 3 friends. An angel? Or perhaps Jesus himself? Dumbfounded, the king rushed to the door of the furnace.
Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, you who serve the Most High God, come out.
The three friends walked out of the scorching flames, completely unharmed. The royal officials crowded around to see.
Their hair isn't singed.
Their robes haven't burned.
They don't even smell like smoke.
King Nebuchadnezzar was so impressed that, as usual, he went big.
May the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego be praised. He has sent his angel and saved his servants who trusted in him. No other God can save people this way. So, I'm giving an order about the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. No one may say anything against him.
Well, what happens if somebody does?
Well, they'll be snipped in tiny pieces and their homes turned into piles of trash. Go God, go God, go, go, go God, go God, go God, go, go, go God.
The king even honored Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and gave them higher positions in the kingdom.
Yo, guys, thanks for watching that awesome story with us. So encouraging. It's a story that I think we all know. I mean, I know we all know it. It's a story that's very popular, but it's always very encouraging just to see that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had faith and they had trust in God and they had the confidence in their Savior that He would save them.
Yeah, what a crazy story. I think personally for myself, it's so cool to see how they were confident and they trusted in God, but I think I would have a really hard time not bowing down to King Nebuchadnezzar in the statue, just because if I knew the consequence was going to be being thrown in a pit of fire with my best friends, I don't think I'd want to pick that option.
No, I think a lot of people would be scared to go against that. That's a pretty scary thing to go against.
That's a difficult situation. But you guys at home probably don't have to be thrown into any fiery furnaces. Hopefully you don't have to. But I think you guys can all find and think of ways that you have to trust in God, right, in difficult situations. Yeah. And I hope that you guys will think about that this week.
Yeah, that's an awesome thing to just kind of reflect on in our own personal lives, because we need to think about those things constantly.
Yeah.
Guys, it is time for a game. We're going to do a game. Me and Brandon are going to have to put our mics down. Emma's going to take control of this. She's going to tell us what to do. It's a game that is not as scary as being thrown into a fiery furnace, but it's a little scary.
There's some fear there.
There's some fear. So
let me hold your mic for you
just
in case you have to talk after. But so basically, guys, we're going to be playing 2 games today. And the first game is called the Trust Fall. Like we said, not as scary as what Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had to go through, but this is still pretty scary. What did you say?
Scary.
Brandon's scared, he said. So how it's going to work is Brandon is going to be the person who's falling, and then he's going to have to be trusting in his buddy Liam to catch him. But the catch is that Brandon has to keep his eyes closed. So he's going to stand at a pretty good distance from what you can see. His eyes are going to be closed, and on the count of 3, he's going to fall. So you guys can count down with me. 3, 2, 1, fall.
I got him, guys. No doubt.
Look at that.
No doubt. I got him. There's no way I would let my boy fall down. I got him no matter what. See, that took a lot of trust for Brandon because, that's pretty scary.
Brandon, how did you feel before you fell? Your eyes were closed.
So much fear. So much fear.
You were scared? Yo, I think I heard a little scream come out of Brandon. That's okay. Hey, we all get scared. But that's just kind of a little taste of what I'm sure Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego felt when they were, being put into the fiery furnace. But Brandon, he had faith in me. He trusted me. And now this is not comparable to God.
And you were confident. You were confident that
sure.
you could catch him.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if you guys are going to try this game at home, do it with someone your size just to be safe. But yeah, you had to have confidence in yourself, and Brandon had to have confidence in you, knowing that, okay, my friend's going to catch me and it's going to be okay.
Exactly. Guys, we're going to set up for our next game, so get ready for that. We got some crazy hula hoopers here. These guys are not very good at hula hooping, I'll be honest with you. Hopefully you guys are better. Yo, maybe you guys can send in some videos of you guys hula hooping. But speaking of hula hoops, we're going to play a game that involves hula hoops today. Emma,
super fun game.
Do you want to explain?
I'll explain the game again. Okay, so you guys kind of have to have a hula hoop or something of sorts to play this game. I think we only need one for this game, but...
Brandon, get rid of it. Your skills, I don't know, man.
So basically, you're going to get into a group of 3 people or more, and then you guys are all going to join hands. I don't know how I'm going to do this with my mic, but I'm going to put my mic down. We're all going to join hands, and then the goal is to get the hula hoop from this hand back to this hand, but it has to go around the full circle. So we really have to trust one another in this game, creating a strong bond. Kind of like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
For sure.
All really good friends and they had a really
Shady.
strong bond.
Shady.
They couldn't leave each other,
Yeah,
right?
that's
They
true.
had to remain confident in
And
God together.
they had a tight bond with God, obviously,
Exactly.
which is
Yeah.
that's deep, and that's
Yeah.
something that obviously we're gonna bond. We're gonna grow our bond together.
Yeah.
But we
I
all
hope I
gotta-
can have confidence and trust you guys to get this game happening.
Exactly.
All
Okay.
right, so we're gonna put our
Let's do
mics
it.
down
I have a
and you
question
guys
for
can
them
watch.
first.
What's your
I have a
question? What's your question?
Who's your favorite of the three friends?
Uh-huh.
Comment down below.
Good question. Comment down below. Who is your favorite out of
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Shadrach, Meshach, and
I think mine's is Shady.
Shady? I think mine's Abednego. Such a strange name.
Yes, then mine's Meshach.
Okay, look at that. We all got different opinions.
All
That's
right,
crazy.
let's play this game.
All right, let's
do
do
it.
it. There we go. We did it.
Pretty speedy, guys.
That was pretty fast. If we can get a timer, maybe we'll see how long that was. Guys, see if you can beat our record.
Thanks for
I don't know if you can do it.
playing. Thanks for
Thanks,
watching.
thanks for playing and watching.
We're gonna get into our memory verse and then,
Yeah, let's do that.
being confident of this, that he who has began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians 1:6.
Thanks so much, Emma, for reading that verse. That's such an awesome and encouraging verse.
Yeah, definitely a great verse. Philippians 1:6, guys. Try to memorize that not only for Renew Kids on the Road to get a passport sticker, but also just because it's a great verse and it teaches us that we have to have confidence in God and in his work. And until he returns, we have to trust in him and know that he's going to be on our side and watching us, taking care of us and our family and our friends. So yeah, make sure you guys check that out. But thanks for joining us today.
Kids on the Road, it's been happening.
It's been happening. It's been fun.
We will see you guys there. It's going to be awesome. It's been a fun time. It's going to be awesome. We'll see you guys then.
Yeah.
Brandon. See you, Brandon.
See you later, guys.